Hey, sorry I missed your call. I was just calling you back to let you know that I love you and I miss you.
We all miss 15k Bitcoin. We did see a bit of green over this weekend. We're pulling back already. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. We'll talk about the flippening. The flippening. So currently, Ethereum's already at 60% of the market cap of Bitcoin. Theoretically, if Bitcoin was to stay at around the same price and Ethereum was to go to about 1900, quite a big increase, almost a 2x increase, but not unrealistic, then the flippening would occur. If that was to happen, Ethereum would be number one. The Lightning Network could be amazing and all, but it's not coming soon enough to prevent that, potentially. In my opinion, it's not. Could be wrong, though. Here's something that's interesting. Ethereum futures. Maybe I've spoken about this before. The first Ethereum futures contracts will likely be traded on a regulated US derivatives exchange within the very near future, providing the second largest cryptocurrency with its first exposure to the institutional markets. We know what that did for Bitcoin. Good or bad, we're not sure. It did pump a lot though. Here's a website, in case you've not seen this. Flippening.watch. The market share of the entire market cap is 20%. So if things continue as they are, then we will see the flippening this year. Ethereum has been growing faster than Bitcoin has for the last couple months. But I'm not going to say that Ethereum's the be-all and end-all. After all, Bitcoin is a generation 1 blockchain. Basically, a value transfer. Ethereum is a generation 2. Bit more transactions, bit more capabilities, smart contracts. And it aims to scale into a generation 3 blockchain. And that basically means real scaling. The ability to have all the businesses in the world run on your platform, or as many as need to, and still be able to handle it. Currently, Ethereum was brought to its knees by CryptoKitties, so it's not quite there yet. Sharding and off-chain transactions aim to bring it there, but let's talk about Cardano and EOS for a second. These two are aiming to be generation 3 type blockchains. These basically have enough transactions per second to not need to worry about transactions per second. Scaling upon scaling. Neo, let's talk about Neo. So Neo is the only one that's grown. Why is Neo the only one to have grown today? I'm not entirely sure, but it's not coincidental probably that there's Neo DevCon this week in San Francisco. I think Superman and Box Mining are both out there going to cover it. So I think speculators are believing that something good is going to come out of this convention, and speculators are speculating. They're doing what they do. Now, Neo, for me, doesn't quite fit into a generation 2 or generation 3 type blockchain because it's better than Ethereum. It's got more transactions per second than Ethereum, but it doesn't quite have third generation blockchain scaling theoretically. Although from where it is right now, it is said that it can scale even further. So the thing about Ethereum is if it does the flippening this year, it will have done it before it's reached the ability to truly scale. So it'll be on a rocky precipice that Bitcoin is on right now. Bitcoin has all the volume in the world and hasn't scaled to have all of that volume. Not fully. So if Ethereum does make it, it's going to be some hard competition from the likes of Cardano, Neo, EOS. And I get that Bitcoin and Ethereum aren't quite in competition. They solve different, how shall we call it, niches, I guess. I mean, technically you can use Ethereum for everything that Bitcoin does, but you know, the secure store of value thing, Bitcoin's always going to have a place, I feel. But when it comes to bragging rights, they definitely are in competition. Absolutely. This ICO vanishes after their fundraising. Their website leaves the message penis for anyone. That image is added, I believe. It just says the word penis. The amount that they stole? $11. I believe we have footage of the moment they escaped with their funds and decided to write a music video.
All they had was 3 big greens, just enough for 3 iced creams.
This video is getting demonetized because I said penis. Anyway, speaking of, I took this screenshot a couple of weeks ago now, actually. Very interesting. If you can notice it already. On CoinMarketCap, on my laptop, if I would go there, Verge would suddenly change to that. And if I refresh, it would say Verge, and then it would quickly go back. I don't know what's going on here. Some some kind of crypto conspiracy, I feel. I also saw your feedback from the last video, basically really wanting the altcoin news. And, you know, I was kind of blown away by the amount of people that actually wanted it. I didn't expect it to be that strong. So definitely heard what you're saying. I'm definitely going to try and recommit myself to giving you news that's valuable.
You just gotta listen.
See, this is the good part, Pecker. It's when the job gets fun. Ask, and you shall receive.
All right.
You play ball, we play ball. I know you want the goodies.
Maybe that's a very strong example, but hopefully. Now we're at a random milestone, 84,816 subscribers, so I thought this would be a good time as any to thank you all for the incredible support. This is a number far higher than I could have exceeded, especially at this stage. So I'm very grateful. And not only that, we have a big community here, and you guys are extremely loyal. The amount of views my videos get in ratio to the amount of subscribers I get is really high. So that means not only you're supporting me, continually supporting me, and you are a very loyal community, and this sounds really cringeworthy, and I'm sorry, but I just want to say you guys rock. Thank you for sticking with me, watching me so often. I really appreciate it. And for those wanting the meetup, I will put the words meetup in the title of the video so that you'll know ahead of schedule. I'll try and do it at least a week ahead of schedule. And I guess the reasons behind it, the opportunity, I guess, is for me to say hi to you guys. And I'll bring my electric boards in case any of you want to ride it. But primarily is that so you guys can find other like-minded individuals here in the LA area that share your passions. I think a lot of you may have people around you that think they know it all or don't know anything. And it'd be nice to speak to some people who kind of on the same level crypto-wise. I think that's, but I know it's rare for me unless I'm meeting up with some crypto YouTubers or something. So yeah, I will let you guys know. I don't have any altcoin news for you today. Try and get you some tomorrow.
And that I know you're done. So when you get this, could you call me back?